Namaste, I'm Nicole from Yoga Essence, and we're going to move through the Ashtanga Primary Series today. Typically a 90-minute practice, we're going to shorten it to 60 minutes. And Liv is here to model for you. So come on up, we start at the top of our mat for an Ashtanga practice. Feet are together, hands are at your sides, sealing the fingertips, really containing all of that energy. And gaze is off the tip of your nose, rolling the shoulders back and down. Engage through the feet, pressing all 10 toes actively into the ground. Zip up the legs, engage the thighs. Start to feel the pelvic floor engaged, Mula Bandha. Breathe in and contain the belly, engage Uddiyana Bandha. Take a big breath in, sigh it out. Start to find Ujjayi breath, breath in and out through the nose. Finding a restriction in the back of the throat, making the breath audible, a fiery breath. Keep that breath strong and present through practice. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Find a high prayer, gaze up at the thumbs. Exhale, hinge at the waist. Bring the hands down to the ground. Use blocks if you need to. Inhale, up onto fingertips. Pull the crown of the head forward. Exhale, plant the palms, step or jump the feet back. We find chaturanga, bottom of the push-up. Elbows squeeze in. Inhale, roll over the tops of the feet, straighten the arms. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips. Breathing here. Really engaging through the thighs, long spine from the sacrum all the way to the top of the head. Breathe in. Exhale, 2. Breathe in. Exhale, 3. Feel the heels tracking actively down towards the floor. And take one more breath. Breathe in. Inhale. Exhale, jump, hop, or step, top of the mat. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, folding. Rise all the way up. Palms pressed together above the head. Gaze follows. Exhale, hands at your side. Samasthiti. Ekam, inhale, arms reach up, high prayer. Dway, exhale, fold forward, hinging. Trini, inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, Chatwari, elbows in, Chaturanga, bottom of your push-up. Inhale, roll over the tops of the feet. Pull the chest through the arms. Shat, exhale, tuck toes, lift hips. 5 breaths here. Big exhale. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Push the ground away, in. Exhale, 3. Breathe in. Exhale, 4. Last breath, come high on the tippy toes, jump, hop, or step, top of the mat. Sapta, inhale, lengthening, growing through the spine. Exhale, Ashtau, fold forward. Nava, inhale, rise with the breath all the way up. Exhale, Samasthiti. Ekam, inhale, high prayer. Dway, exhale, fold forward. Trini, inhale, half lift. Chatwari, exhale, Chaturanga, Dandasana, bottom of the push-up. Inhale, roll over the tops of the feet, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing, 5 breaths here. In. Exhale. Breathe in. And 2. Breathe in. And 3. Full breath. Contain all of that energy. Seal the bandhas. Last inhale. Exhale, top of the mat. Sapta, inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, Ashtau, forward fold. Nava, inhale, rise with the breath. Exhale, Samasthiti. Beautiful. Ekam, inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Dway, exhale, Uttanasana. Trini, inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Chatwari, Chaturanga, Dandasana. Pancha, inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Shat Adho Mukha. Breathing here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Engage through the bandhas. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Last breath. Use your exhale to find the top. Sapta, inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Ashta Uttanasana. Inhale, Nava Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Samastitihi. Last round. Ekam, inhale. Dway, exhale. Trini, inhale. Chatwari, exhale. Pancha, inhale. Shat, exhale. Inhale. Big exhale. Breathe in. And 2. Inhale, engage the thighs, lifting the kneecaps. Nice adjustment. Breathing in, actively pushing the mat away. Last breath, top of the mat. Exhale, pull the belly in. Sapta, inhale. Ashtau, exhale. Nava, inhale. Samastitihi. Surya Namaskar, B. Bend the knees, sink the seat to reach the arms up overhead, maybe connect the palms. Exhale, straighten the legs, fold forward, plant the palms. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, plant the palms, step it back, lower to Chaturanga. Inhale, roll over the toes, pull the chest through the arms. Exhale, lift the hips and step the right foot forward. Left heel will ground, and on an inhale, sweep the arms up. Squaring the hips, exhale, back to Chaturanga. Elbows in, nice and strong. Brush the rib cage. Inhale. And exhale, left foot's turn. Step it to the top of the mat. Ground through the right heel and rise with the inhale, squaring the hips. Relax the shoulders, frame the foot, step it back and hover. So using a nice long breath to arrive. Each posture has a full breath. Exhale to downward facing. Reset here. Exhale, 1. Breathe in. Exhale, 2. Lift the toes a little bit. Exhale, 3. Breathe in. Exhale, 4. Last breath. Exhale, top of your mat. Inhale, lengthening the spine. Exhale, folding, leaning into the toes. Rise with bent knees, chair pose. Squeeze and activate the legs. Exhale, Samastitihi, reset. Ekam, inhale, reach the arms up, bend the knees, sink the seat. Exhale, fold forward, plant the palms. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, find your hover. Nice and strong, elbows in. Breathe in, straighten the arms, roll over the toes. Exhale, right foot, top of your mat. Prepare for warrior 1. Rise up with the inhale, squaring the hips. Exhale, back and down, hovering. Breathe in, pull the chest through. Exhale, tucking the toes, lifting up, left foot, top of the mat. Ground through the right heel and rise up with the breath. Full exhale, arrive back in your hover. See if the breath can last till the elbows are on the rib cage. Inhaling, straightening. Exhale, resetting, both sides done. Breathing in and breathing out. In. Exhale, 3. Breathe in. Exhale, 4. Really push the mat away. Long spine. Top of the mat with your next exhale. Lengthening on the inhale. Exhale to fold. To lean into your toes. Rising up. Bent knees. Chair pose. Straighten it out. Samastitihi. Ekam. Inhale. Chair. Dway. Exhale. Forward fold. Trini. Inhale. Half lift. Exhale, Chaturanga, bottom of the push-up. Breathing in, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing right foot. Ground the left heel, rise. Warrior one. Exhale, frame the foot, step it back, lower down. Inhale, lift. And exhale, tuck toes, left foot forward. Ikarashaya, rise. Warrior one on this side. Back heel really grounding down. Exhale, find your hover. Breathe in. And out. Reset, downward facing, 5 breaths. So here's where we come back to that home base. Really push the mat away. Feel length all the way from the sacrum to the crown of the head. That's 3. Pull the bandhas in. Feel the back of the legs working. Last breath. Exhale, top of the mat. Breathe in, lengthen. Exhale, fold, rising to chair pose with the inhale. Straighten it all out, Samastitihi. Ekam, inhale, Utkatasana. Dve, exhale, Uttanasana. Trini, inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Chatwari, Chaturanga Dandasana. Pancha, inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, right foot forward, left heel grounds. Inhale, Sapta Virabhadrasana, egg. Exhale, Ashtau, back and down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, left foot forward. Rise up, Ikadasha, Virabhadrasana, egg. Dwadasha, Chaturanga Dandasana. Trayodasha, inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Chaturasha, exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale. Feel the breath nourishing the body here. Your soundtrack for this practice, long, steady breaths. 3. Breathe in. And 4. Inhale, exhale, top of the mat. Chaturasha, inhale, half lift. Exhale, Shodasha. Inhale, Saptarasha. Utkatasana. Exhale, straighten it all out. Last round, Ekam, inhale. Dve, exhale. Trini, inhale. Chatwari, exhale. Pancha, inhale. Shat, exhale, right foot. Sapta, inhale. Ashtau, exhale. Nava, inhale. Dasha, exhale, left foot. Ikarasha, inhale, rise. Dwadasha, exhale, hover. Trayodasha, inhale, upward facing. Exhale. Breathe here, in and out. In and out. In and out. Last breath. Breathe in. Jump, hop, or step. Top of the mat. Inhale, Panchadasha. Exhale, Shodasha. Inhale, Saptarasha. Exhale, straighten it all out. Nice and warm now. Body's heated. We'll start to step or hop the feet hips distance apart. On the exhale, bring your hands to your hips. Support the low back here. Thumbs. Inhale, lean back, lift through the chest. Exhale, fold the body forward. Release the hands. Grab the big toes with the peace fingers. So you inhale, pull the crown of the head forward, flattening out the back. And as you exhale, bend the elbows. Nice. So keeping them in line with the shoulders here. Nice. Each breath is actively pulling the body down. 2 more breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one. And out. Slowly lengthening, finding that lift. Exhale, hands under the feet. Big toes start to kiss the wrists. Same thing here. Inhale for that length in between the vertebrae. Exhale, fold. Using the strength of the arms, triceps and biceps. Breathe in. Exhale 2. Breathe in. Exhale 3. Breathing in. And 4. Send the breath right to the back of the legs. And 5. Inhale, lengthening, pulling the crown forward. Exhale, hands to your hips. Pull in the low belly, long spine rising on the inhale. Exhale, Samasthiti Tahi, hands at your side, fingertips sealed, pressing it all in. Let's take a big quarter turn step back with the right foot. Arms will go to a T, right toes turned out. So the left foot is directly facing forward. And then as you exhale, we'll start to hinge out over the right hip. So as long as you can, take it down towards the ground. And use the inhale to lift up through the left hand. Breathing in, breathing out. Each inhale, lengthen the torso. And then pull it all in and twist. Breathe in. And 4. One more breath. Exhale, look down. Inhale, rise up. Switch the feet. Left toes turned out. And exhale, reaching all the way out, all the way down. Maybe finding a block if you're not quite as flexible. And lifting up out of the left hip, pressing it forward. Right hip pulls back. Really long through the torso. Beautiful. In. And 4. Last breath in. You'll look down with the exhale, rising, using the obliques. Switch the feet, both feet towards the back. Right hand to your hip as you start to square the hips. Left hand sweeps up. And then take it down inside or outside of the foot. Inhale, right hand lifts. Find your breath. Exhale. Really ground through the back heel. Pull the right hip back slightly. Beautiful. In, feeling that rotation, that twist. Even breathing through the restriction that you feel. Last breath in. Exhale to look down. Inhale, rise up with the strength in the obliques, switching the feet and the hips. Exhale, left hand to the hip. Right hand sweeps up as you inhale. Continue squaring the hips. Take the right hand down. Exhale. Left hand lifts on the inhale. Nice. Try to breathe full, steady breath here. Feeling the inhales and the exhales. Filling up completely and emptying completely. In. And 4. Last breath in. Look down with the exhale. Rise on an inhale. Both feet step to the top of the mat. Take a big breath in and sigh it out. Let all of that go. We'll step back again. Big quarter turn step to the right. Arms to a T. This time the right toes turn out, but we'll bend into the knee as you exhale. Bring the forearm to the thigh. Sweep the left arm up and over with the inhale. Breathe in here. Lighten the load on the right arm. Send the right knee towards the pinky edge. Maybe take the right hand down inside of the foot. In and out. In and out. One more full breath. 4. Inhale. Exhale to look down. Inhale, rise up. Switching the feet. Exhale to bend. Forearm to the thigh. Sweep the right arm over as you inhale. Nice, feeling really long. So from the outside of the foot all the way up the side body to the fingertips. Beautiful. Keep rotating the chest open. Beautiful. In and 4. Last breath. Look down with your exhale. Rise on the inhale. Switch both feet to the back. Hips square. Hands to heart center. Exhale. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, take your twist, bending into the right knee. Twisting the left elbow outside. Again, finding breath in this restricted posture. Each inhale pulls the torso longer. Each exhale, the belly in, and you get a little bit more twist. Exhale, 4. Last breath in. Exhale, look down. Inhale, rise back to your T, switching the feet. Both feet to the back. Hands at your heart center. Breathe in, lengthen through the spine. Lift the chest. Exhale, bend, twist, and hook. Right elbow this time. Coming back into your breath. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Work with your breath here, breathing in length. Pulling the belly in, twisting it out. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Last breath. Exhale, look down. Inhale, rise back up to your T. Step it to the top, reset. One big breath in. Sigh it out, let it go. Step it back again, right foot steps back. Feet are parallel this time, maybe even slightly turned in. You don't want them to turn out as we start to fold. So hands on your hips. Inhale, lean back, lift the chest. Exhale, fold forward. Grab for the big toes with the peace fingers. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, drop the head, let it be heavy. In and out. Lean so much into the toes that you almost feel like you're going to fall forward. 3. In. And 4. Last breath, breathe in. Exhale, 5. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands to the hips. Belly's in, rise up slowly all the way up. Exhale, just adjust your feet. Keep your hands where they are. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades and the elbows together. Exhale, fold forward. Maybe you don't go quite as far. Focus on this active engagement. Beautiful. Exhale, still leaning into the toes here. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale, 4. Last breath, breathe in. And out. Slowly rising in the inhale, squeezing it all together. Release the arms to a T. Exhale, clasp the hands behind your back, interlacing, keeping the palms pressing actively together. Roll the shoulders back and down. And then exhale, fold forward. Maybe the knuckles lift off the back. Exhale, belly's engaged, hands to the hips. Rise on an inhale. Release the arms to a T. Exhale, step it to the top. Reset your breath. Breathe in. Sigh out. Last step back. This time we'll step back. Feet will be a little closer together. Feet are both directly facing forward. Arms are at a T. On the exhale, clasp the hands behind the back in either reverse namaste or opposite elbows. So the choice is yours. Okay, so palms pressing actively in, elbows pulling back, shoulders relaxed. Start to pivot towards the back of the room, inhaling, lifting the chest. Thinking about railroad tracks. Both feet are turned towards the back, lifting the chest. Fold forward, long spine. Think chin to shin. So nice. Breathing in. And breathing out. If you're dipping into the right hip, think about lifting it up. Yes. Come back to the breath. So we're not locking out the legs here, but we're working towards straight. Just a slight micro bend. In. And 4. Keep pressing the palms actively in towards one another. Exhale, 5. Rise slowly, pivoting in the opposite direction. Using the exhale, so just adjust the hands, adjust the feet. You're on railroad tracks here. Lean back as you inhale. Pour the body forward, long exhale, chin to shin. Left hip pulls back and lifts up. So if you're dipping into the left hip, which most of us tend to do here, just lift up out of it. Beautiful. Long back here, active arms. Exhale, 3. In and 4. One more breath. Exhale, 5. Rise up slowly all the way up. Unravel the arms back to your T and step it to the top of the mat. Reset. Breathe in. Sigh out. So we'll just work through a couple of balance poses here. So choosing a drishti, something up high, where it's not reflecting or moving, it's pretty beneficial. Grounding through the left foot, spreading the toes. Start to bring the right knee into the chest as you breathe in. If you'd like to go further, exhale and grab the big toe with the peace fingers of the right hand. Inhale to go even further, extend the leg long. Breathing here. 5 breaths, really using the belly here. Seeing if you could pull the right shoulder back. Breathing in. Exhale, 3. Press into the standing leg, engage the legs. One more breath, opening up to the side. Slowly moving the gaze over to the left. So moving over the left shoulder. Left hand can be on your hip if that feels good. And try not to lean too much to the left. Really lift up out of the standing leg. It's 3. Breathe in. Exhale, 4. One more breath. Exhale, bring the leg back to center. Grab the back of the calf. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, take a little fold quickly over the leg, releasing it, bringing your hands to your hip, keeping the leg extended out in front. 5 breaths. That's 1. In and 2. This is not easy. Keep breathing. The mind follows the breath. It ignores what's happening, all of that chatter in the mind. Last full breath. And you'll take an inhale to kick the leg up and exhale, shake it out. Nice. And when you're ready, we'll do the same thing on the other side. So right foot, spread the toes, ground through the foot. Zip up the core, engage the bandhas, left knee into the chest. Exhale to grab for the big toe if that feels right. Inhale, extend the leg long, breathing here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Keep lifting up the right hip, trying to make it in line with the left. 3. Breathe in. And 4, working that left shoulder back this time. Opening up to the side. Slowly move the gaze to the right. And find your breath. In. Exhale, 2. Breathe in. And 3. Restriction in the back of the throat, making the breath audible and inspirational. Last one. Come back to center, grab the back of the leg, lift the chest first, take a little fold, and then release the leg. Keep it extending out in front, hands to your hips. It's 1. Breathe in. Exhale, 2. Breathe in. Exhale, 3. Inhale. And 4. One more full breath. Inhale, kick it up. Exhale, shake it out. Nice. One more balancing posture. So this time, again, left foot's grounding. Right foot, grab it and take it up and in towards the hip crease. So the heel of the foot is working towards the belly button. Right hand reaches behind the back. Fabric of your shirt, or maybe eventually the big toe of the left, the right foot. Left hand lifts up. Breathe the left arm up. Soften the left knee and fold forward, bringing one hand down to the ground or to blocks. Right hand can come down to help with balance. Send breath right into where you feel it. In, and 2. In. And 3. In. And 4. Last breath. And 5. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, soften the knee, bring the hands to the hips, rising on an inhale. Extending the leg out in front and taking it down. Shake it out. One more balanced posture. Let a breath out through the mouth if you need to let anything go. Left foot up and into the hip crease. Reach the left hand around the back. Find where you can. Right hand, breathe it up, inhaling. Exhale, soften the knee, fold forward. One hand or both. Feeling and directing breath. In. And 2. In. And 3. Inhale. And exhale. Last full breath. Exhale. Inhale, half lift. Keep the knees soft. Hands to your hips, rising on an inhale all the way up. Extend the legs and take it down. Shake it out. Beautiful. Big toes to touch or hips distance. Bend the knees, sink the seat, reach the arms up overhead. Back to Utkatasana, chair pose. So looking down, making sure you can see all 10 toes. Just a neutral tilt here. Breathing in and out, relaxing the shoulders, engaging active legs. Exhale, 4. One more. Exhale, fold forward, straighten the legs. Breathe in and lengthen, half lift. Exhale, plant the palm, step or jump it back, moving to chaturanga, bottom of your push-up. Elbows in, nice and strong. Inhale, roll over the tops of the feet. And exhale, hips lift, right foot, top of the mat. Coming back to Virabhadrasana A. Back heels grounding down actively. Arms sweep up with the inhale. Working to square the hips. So it comes from this internal rotation of the back leg. Breathing in, spiral the pinkies in slightly. Maybe connect the palms in prayer above the head. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, 4. One more breath. Breathe in. Bend a little deeper into that front knee. Amazing. Straighten the leg. Inhale. Start to pivot around. Keep the arms reaching up. Bending into the left knee for Virabhadrasana A on this side. In and out. Activate the low belly. Back into your bandhas. Feel your connection to the earth. Active, strong feet. 4. One more breath. Exhale. Inhale, start to straighten the legs. Open to a T, Virabhadrasana B. Left hand reaches forward. Right hand reaches back. Big bend in the left knee. Beautiful. In. And out. In. The left knee is really bending, headed towards the pinky edge. 4. Last breath. And 5. Inhale, straighten the leg, pivot around. So right knee is going to bend this time. Virabhadrasana B on the other side. If you feel like you're reaching forward, just reach back, just a pinch to really stack the body. Exhale, 2. Bending into the front knee. If the knee starts to go over the ankle, slide the back foot back. In. And 4. In. And 5. Take an inhale, and on the exhale, cartwheel the hands down, frame the foot, step it back. Chaturanga. Inhale, straighten the arms, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. So we're going to come through to our seated postures here. So maybe coming high up on the tippy toes, bending the knees, starting to hop your way to the top. Maybe working on a jump through. Or come to a seat. So you can just lower down however you want to get there. Perfect. And at this point, having the blocks at the top of your mat, if you choose to move through, a jump through, jump back, whatever works. So as you inhale, just start to straighten the legs out in front of you, flexing the feet. Bring the hands at your side as you exhale. Lift the chest, inhale. Slightly tuck the chin, exhale. Active breaths here, so you're really pushing actively into the ground. Feet are flexing so much that the heels want to lift, but you don't let them. Yeah. Active thighs, belly in. 2 more breaths. Breathe in, push the ground away. It's 4. Last breath. And 5. Reach the arms up with your inhale. Fold forward as you exhale. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. So we're reaching for the big toes in this first one. Keeping the sits bones actively grounding down. Each breath, you feel the length in your spine. Each exhale, you fold forward just a bit more. 2 more breaths, breathing in. Keep the feet flexing, outer edges pulling back. Last breath. And 5. So nice. Stay here. Inhale, half lift. Grab for the outsides of the feet. Go a little further. You can reach for a bind if that's what you'd prefer. Feel each breath. In and out. Stay with your breath. Inhaling all the way. Exhaling all the way. That's 3. Breathe in. And 4. Breathe in. 5. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bring the hands behind the back. Fingertips face your bottom. Inhale, breathe up to reverse plank. Lifting the hips, dropping the head back. If this feels like too much, you can always bend your knees and bring the soles of the feet to plant. Lifting up the hips, getting that same benefit already at 3. Big toes pressing down. Wow, nice. Keep going. Last breath. Lowering as you exhale. Good. So here we move into our optional vinyasa. So lift the legs to a 45-degree angle. Reach the arms out, maybe cross the ankles, plant the palms, and step or jump it back. So as you get more comfortable floating back, lower down, inhale, breathe, lengthen. Exhale to downward facing. So we come through each time to seated. So if you choose to skip a flow at any point, so it makes this your individual practice. So left foot is extended long out in front. Other left. Right foot bends. Bring the sole of the foot into the inner thigh. Lift up. Nice long torso. Reach the arms overhead. And then fold forward. Just slide this right hip forward just a bit. So the right knee is grounding towards the floor. You may never get there, and that's okay. Your breath is elongating you and surrendering into the posture. Each breath, feel the power. 2 more full breaths in and out. Last one, breathe in, keep the front foot flexed. And 5. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, switching the feet. Inhale, the hands will reach up overhead. Fold forward again, reaching for the foot. Inhale, pull, lengthen, flatten the back. Exhale, work the chest down just a little bit more. Breathing in and breathing out. In and out. Breathe in. And 3. In. 4. In. And 5. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, extend the legs both out in front. Choose to vinyasa, lift the legs as you inhale. And plant the palms, jump or step it through. So if you choose to take those flows each time, it's an option, but you're going to come right back through to seated anyway. So the right foot will plant this time, bending the knee, working it in towards the groin. Right hand comes behind the back, heel of the hand supporting you like a second spine. Inhale, lift up the left hand. Use the belly, twist towards the right, hooking left elbow outside of the right knee. Each breath in, get a little taller. Each breath out, twist a little deeper. The right knee pulls towards the center line. Check in, left foot flexing. See, our toes tend to want to turn out, so just turn them directly up towards the ceiling if you can. Breathe in. 4. Last breath. And 5. Looking forward with the inhale, switching the feet with the exhale. This time the left hand will be behind, right hand, breathe it up. Twist it out, right elbow. Working the left knee towards the center line of the body. Gazes back over that left shoulder, relaxing both shoulders. Check in with the front foot. Inhale. Exhale, 3. In. Exhale, 4. Last breath. Exhale, 5. Look forward with the inhale. Exhale, both legs extend straight. Inhale if you'd like to lift. Exhale to jump or step it back, moving through a flow. So you find your way to downward facing, you jump or step through to this seated posture. From here, just lifting the legs up to a 45-degree angle, arms reach out in front. Now if this doesn't feel right, bend the knees, maybe support yourself here, hold on to the back of the thighs. The focus is on the chest, lifting towards the thighs, thighs towards the chest. That's 3 already, don't forget to breathe. Exhale, 4. Breathe in. Exhale, 5. Prepare with an inhale. We're going to just cross the ankles and attempt to bump up your seat here. So sometimes we use blocks at either side. And just lifting up the seat, even getting that sensation. Choosing to just lift the legs right back up. That's awesome. So option to stay supporting yourself on your thighs. Or releasing the legs. The upper body starts to tip back, just hold on. Embracing that shake, embracing the power of your breath. That's 4. Last one. Crossing the ankles, bumping it up. We move through 5 of these, so if you need to take a break at any point, feel free. Exhale, 1. Breathe in. And out. Find your edge. Breathe in. Exhale, 3. No tension in the face here. Calming the breath will calm the mind. Last one. On the exhale, you'll cross at the ankles, bump it up. Come right back in. 5 steady breaths. Your level. In. And 2. Inhale. And 3, make sure bandhas are engaged. In. And 4, last breath in, crossing at the ankles. Exhale to bump it up. Last boat pose, Navasana, legs extend your way. Exhale, 1. Breathe in. Exhale, 2, nice. Keep lifting the chest towards the thighs, thighs towards the chest. Last breath in. Cross the ankles, bump it up. Choose to move through a flow or just bring the soles of your feet together and we'll move right into bound angle. So grab hold of your feet, open the feet like pages of a book. Sit up nice and tall and with a flat back folding forward. So in the traditional series, we'll actually move through 2 of these postures. One where the back is flat, and one where the back is rounded. So if you choose, if it feels better, just pull in the low belly and around the spine instead. Stay with your breath. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Exhale. One more breath here. So just grab hold of the big toes, and as you start to sit up, splaying the legs nice and wide, sitting back onto the sits bones, balancing here. And still breathing. So a lot of times we tend to lean back and kind of rely on the tailbone. Yeah, so just rocking forward really onto those sits bones and finding a place where you are most likely going to wobble more than Olivia is here. And that's okay. Take one more breath in, tuck the chin, start to roll back, tapping the toes behind your head. See if you can come back up into a wide leg forward fold. Nice. Inhale for length. Exhale to fold. Feet actively flexing. And out. Keep the sits bones down. And out. 2 more breaths. And 3. In. And out. Come up onto fingertips. And exhale. Start to close the legs and just roll down onto your back. Nice. Letting the soles of the feet come to the ground. So knees are bent. Heels walk in towards the bottom. Press into your hands and your feet, lifting up the bottom. Come into a bridge pose. Actively pressing. You can choose to interlace the hands behind the back. Rolling those shoulders underneath, lifting up the seat. In. Exhale, 4. Breathe in. Exhale, lowering down. So we have 2 more back bends, either choosing to take bridge just like that, or if you have full wheel in your practice, hands are next to your ears, fingertips face the shoulders. Press into the feet, and on an inhale, come up to the top of the head first, and then push all the way up. Nice. So the heart is working towards the back of the room. Really breathing here. Exhale. In. And 4. Stay strong. Active legs. Tap the head as you exhale. Come right back up. Breathe the body up. Nice. Squeezing the legs slightly together. Exhale. Breathe in. And 4. Press into the finger pads. 1 more, lowering down slowly. Let the back reset. And then we're going to come up to a seat. So we'll counterbalance with a forward fold. So coming up into a seat. Legs extended out in front. Lift the arms as you inhale. Exhale, fold. Big toes, outsides of the feet, or a bind. 15 breaths. Balancing out the 15 breaths you took in your forward fold. In. And 5. 10 more breaths. Stay with each breath as the mind wanders. Follow the breath. Keep feeling the power of the breath. 5 more. Breathing in, elongating. And exhale, folding. Elongating. And folding. 2 more full breaths. Last one. And out. Breathe in, lengthen halfway. Exhale, start to roll all the way down onto your back once again. We'll prepare for shoulder stand series. So lifting the legs up towards the ceiling. As you inhale, you'll start to press into the hands and rock back towards the back of the room. Inhale, support the low back and reach the toes up towards the sky. Back of the head is pressing into the mat. Chin is lifting away from the chest, but the chest is working its way towards the chin. Working to make one long line, yes. Hips over shoulders, toes on top of hips. Breathe in and out. One and out. This is a 10 breath posture, so just a few more breaths. Feeling all of the body here, every bit of sensation. Exhale, 9. Last breath in, you'll start to lower the toes over to the back of your mat, maybe the wood floor behind you. Breathing into the back of the legs. Breathe in and out. Breathe in. 4, one more. Breathe in. And 5, bend the knees, work the knees towards the ears or the temples, coming into deaf man's pose. Maybe the knees can even touch the mat on the sides of your ears. So keep thinking about a long spine, bottom lifting up towards the ceiling. 4, last one. And 5, extend the legs back to plow. Support the low back. Inhale, lift up, shoulder stand. One vertebra at a time, lowering all the way down onto your back. We'll prop up for fish pose, counterbalancing this one. Propping up onto the forearms, back of the head, resting on the mat. Breathe in. Just actively press into the forearms. Feel the lift of the chest. In. So you can stay right here. You have the option to lift your fish, so taking the feet to a 45-degree angle. Arms reach out in front of you. Palms connect. Nice. So lifting your fish, lowering down when you feel ready. Nice. Bring the knees into your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. And start to rock up and down the spine, making your way to a seat. We'll find a comfortable cross-legged position here. So maybe lotus, if that's in your practice. Option to take half lotus, so one foot up and into the hip crease. Beautiful. Hands come behind your back. Find reverse prayer or opposite elbows. And then folding forward, so keeping the sits bones grounding down. Exhale 2. Breathe in. Exhale 3. In. Exhale 4. Last breath. Exhale. Come up really slowly. Release the hands. Let the back of the hands touch the knees. Making a mudra, thumb and the forefinger connect. 15 breaths here. Keeping the eyes open if that's comfortable, gazing off the tip of your nose. Find your breath and your rhythm. Last 3 breaths. Exhale. And slowly let the hands Come down to your side. Work on scale pose, Talasana. So pressing into the palms and lifting up the seat. Yep, so using your blocks make the ground a little closer to you. And also if you have a full lotus practice, it is a lot easier because the legs are holding themselves. Nice. Try to breathe here. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. 3 more breaths. You're stronger than you think you are. Embrace all of that shake, all of your breath. 1 more, and you'll lower with the exhale. So breathe in and breathe out. From here, we're going to move through a couple of rounds of breath work. So Olivia, you could just sort of hang tight here. Bhastrika breath is a breath in and out through the nose. You're really focusing on the inhale. And all the work is done in the belly. So a lot of times we want to bring it into the chest or into the entire body, but we're going to try to focus on just the belly. So we do 4 rounds of 27 breaths. And at any point, if you run out of breath, you could just take another breath and start over again. There's no right pace. As you do this more frequently, the breath will be a little quicker. But in the beginning, it's totally fine to take as many breaths as you need and move as slowly as you want. So I will just demo one round for you. So take a big breath in and breathe. Nice. So take a big breath in. And just let it go. So at any point you want to add in your scale pose, we combine these 2 postures. So from your lotus, you can just lift up and combine the breath with your scale pose. So pressing into the ground, lifting up your seat, and breathing. Lower down. So 2 more rounds, breathing in when you're ready, and breathing out. Nice. So I'll leave you to do the last round at your own pace, your own breath, and just lowering down when you've done all 27. Big breath in, and let it go. Not being in a rush, doing it at your own pace. Feeling free to take an additional breath whenever you need it. It's an energizing breath, so you should get a little energy from that. So, the Bhastrika breath is really energizing the body. Traditionally, Ashtanga is done early morning, and that breath really starts off your day with a nice little burst of energy. So now to just let anything go that's built up throughout practice, we'll move through 3 rounds of a lion's breath. So you'll stick the tongue out to the chin or as far as it can go. The gaze is at the 3rd eye, so it's almost like you're looking cross-eyed. And try not to worry about what other people think. When you do this posture, it's easy to kind of get in your head instead of letting the benefits really be there with you. So if you can, just bow forward, bring the forehead down towards the ground. Prepare with an inhale. Start to rock forward, let it go. Beautiful, rock back, sink the forehead down. Take 1 natural breath first. Prepare with an inhale, rock forward, let it go, make noise, yes. Reset, let the natural breath move through you. Last one, make as much noise as you can, leave it all here. Breath reset. 1 optional vinyasa here or an inversion if that's something you like. Otherwise, it's time to come all the way down onto your back and take the most important pose of all of our practice. So in Savasana, we really just let the body assimilate and take in everything we've done. So if you skip out on anything, please don't skip out on this. Spending at least 5-10 minutes here is a great way to be. Thank you. Namaste.